I had the house, the picket fence, the 2.5 kids with the dog, and um, my addictions kind of just took over my life. I hadn't talked to my kids in over 3 years during my mess. Went from, you know, making over 100,000 a year for 10 years in a row, and then within a year and a half, I'm homeless. Alcohol was my main thing, but I would do other stuff when it was available. It was kind of like whatever was on the table is what I would try. Just had gotten kicked out of my second rehab, and I was living in my car. My family wouldn't let me live with them because of a variety of reasons. I just hadn't shown that I was a stable enough person to be around. I just didn't know what else to do, so I just slept in my car and cried. You know, it's no one coming to save the day, you know? And all I could do is just look at myself and realize I had done it to myself, you know? It sucked. And it started hitting the alcohol, the sauce really hard, and during this, I had my own little pity party. And I kind of drove myself to the point where I was contemplating suicide, and I walked to the nearest hospital, checked myself in. This is my third rehab. Started chasing this girl that it was bad news. Her mother thought I was bad news, which I was, so somehow I went and got my stuff and got in the car, and she dropped me off at a homeless shelter in downtown Atlanta. That's when I got myself in trouble. I jumped someone downtown trying to just eat. Got arrested for assault and battery. I had no violent crimes in my past, so it was like a first offender layup. You know, anyone could have got me what I got. You handed me a piece of paper and you said, I'm recommending, since you don't have a place to go, you go to this program. It's Christian based. I went more on the faith thing because I wanted to explore that than a place to live or any of the other stuff that it was offering. It was the attraction to me was faith-based program. I'd been already a professional alcoholic / drug user going through the circuit, you know. I was like a Looney Tunes character with all the city stickers on them and all that, you know. It's just, I'd seen it all. And so I had all the right words to say and all this just to be able to get by if I had to. But I never got to that. The ride to get here was not fun. I still kind of had that fight or flight, the survival mode in me. So, because I didn't know what I was stepping into, and so I constantly was just checking out my scenario, making sure that, you know, everything was good. Better Ways brought a lot of positive things to my life. Structure when I didn't have it. You know, the pressing and the constant regimen. I think the other thing that you can't put a value on is the brotherhood. You're going through this life experience where you're going through probably some of the toughest, because you're having to face your own demons, and there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to go. It's just you and yourself. It's part of what makes it work. Is you know, the pick-me-ups that you get from your brotherhood. You can't honestly go through everything that we go through and be the same person after it. That's why I'm so thankful for this opportunity that A Better Way gave me. The one thing that I would caution people coming in is, 18 months is 18 months. And so you sign up at the door and then you're like, all right, well, I'll just, go with the flow. There's no going with the flow. You're either in it or you're going to be pulled along with it. If you come in with the right mindset, you can change your life. The beach trip was amazing. I bonded with those 8 people. I believe it was 8, it might have been 10. We're all in the house together. We all went through Restore Your Heart together. So it was like every significant step that you could have, I went through with the same people. And so, to say they're my best friends is just assumed. It's just what it is. John opens up, and he's an amazing teacher. There's so many positive things that come from that beach trip. Waiting for that moment to happen as part of the journey here. So, when it happens, it means something. Closed mouths don't get fed. You got to go to the altar. You got to leave it there. And you got to give God an opportunity to do what He's said He would do. And the only way that you can do that is if you bring it to Him and bring it to the altar. And I learned that here, and I'm thankful for it.